Hello, it's Friday the 30th of January 2015. Welcome along. A little message from Anne McCabe, who is a regular correspondent and viewer to this programme, boys and girls. And she writes, "Hi Chris, we love what you do in your spare bedroom." Spare bedroom? This is a fully equipped television studio. Spare bedroom, dear? What a liberty. Anyway, just to say, I noticed that the quality of the video the other day wasn't very good. It doesn't look like it's in high definition, and I'm watching it on my iPad, and it's grainy. Just wanted you to know. Thank you, Anne. Yes, the reason for that was it wasn't bright enough, okay? It's just a light thing, and when I'm in my little purpose-built studio, spare bedroom, dear? Spare bedroom? When I'm in my purpose-built studio, I have all my wonderful lights on. And the secret, actually, to really good video and photography is good lighting. Now, obviously, the more money you spend, the better it is. And then you could spend a lot of time positioning lighting so exactly where... My brother-in-law, he does videos, and he does them properly, okay? He will spend time setting up lights in the correct places so there's no shadows and everything like that. I have just got one there and one there, you know, and that for me, I'm happy with that. And generally it's high quality recording, you know, it's high definition. But if I go into the living room or the kitchen, I'm reliant only on the light that's in there, because the ones that are in here I can't really move. It would be an effort to move and then, you know, for a few minutes of video and then put them back again. I suppose I could buy another one, another couple of units really, and take them around with me. But it's a lot of effort, you know, and I rather spend my time talking to you than setting up lights. You know, it could look a lot more professional than it does, I suppose, but I'm kind of happy with this, so that's the reason for that, Anne. Thank you for letting me know, yes, and that's why. Sometimes, if I'm outside, that's where the lighting is the best, because, of course, it's all around you, and it's fantastic. And although, I have to say, sometimes, if the sun is really bright, then that can cause problems itself as well. But you're better off outside than indoors during the daytime anyway. All right, I'll tell you what, Anne, would you like to see my lights and a little look around the studio? Here. So the iPhone that we record all these small videos on sits just here. When I'm in the studio, I've also got a tripod for when I go into different rooms or perhaps out in the garden or indeed out and about. All right, there is a computer in front of me. That is just another screen on the same computer, okay? Various pictures and bits up there in front of me. Right up there, you can see a picture of my son, actually. All right, there's my son and granddaughter there. There's a clock there. Oh, yes, the lighting, Anne, the lighting. So in this studio, we have two big umbrellas with very bright white lights in there. I don't think I can focus on that because they're so bright. Okay, and there's another one on that side, and it is very bright in this room, which is why the picture quality is so good. You'll notice, even though it's daytime that I'm recording this, the curtains are closed, because if I let the sun in, then it lights up only one side of my face, you see. So you have to close the curtains. Speaker over there, there's the old mirror ball, not rotating, air conditioning thing at the top there, and there's the bit behind me. You see, it's all bits and pieces. The mirror ball is held up by a bit of old jumper wire that we used to use at British Telecom. I just had a little piece available in my case. That thing's pinned up onto the wall. You can see the blue one there. We used to use a blue one and indeed a black one. Okay, so when I change the colour at the back, I don't take the old one down. I leave it up and just staple over the top of it. There's the Barry Manilow calendar. And of course, you'll only be seeing this particular picture for another 2 days before it becomes February. The clock, okay? Let me just stand up here. The door leading out to the hall. Loads of bits and pieces here, okay? All different gear and spare bits and things. And here is, oh, I've just damaged myself. Here is the chair from where I sit. All right? There you are, you nosy old cow. Now you've seen the studio. Did you find that of interest? You see? It's very, very small in here. A lot of people think it's a great big room, but it's not. A little news article here that popped into my spam email thing. Oh, yes. And it makes a change, really, because they're always trying to sell me products to make things longer or perhaps harder for a long amount of time. But in today's spam folder... Today's spam folder, look at this. Would your loved ones be okay if you weren't there? And it's protect your family, find the best life colour, best. But no, I love the bit at the top. Would your loved ones be okay if you weren't there? Well, I haven't got any, so we don't have to worry about that, do we? Thank you very much. And finally, on our little video today from Marge, writes, can you believe it, Chris? Here in Oklahoma, it's been 70 degrees Fahrenheit, that's 21 centigrade, up to 80 today for the last 2 days, but it's now going to get cold tomorrow, and the rest of the week we might get down to 40, which I think is 40 divided by 2 is 20 minus 2. Yeah, so I think that's nearer freezing, isn't it? With some rain, but the weather has been amazingly beautiful. You've had wonderful weather there, 70 degrees Fahrenheit in the middle of winter in Oklahoma. That's not bad, is it? On the subject of bread, because we're talking about bread, and that's the main way I lose weight when I want to lose weight. I cut it out completely. I had to quit bread anyway with my blood sugar issue. I have hypoglycemia, so I look forward to a weekly sugar-free ice cream on Sunday. I'm very, very attached to ice cream. There's this one, what's the name? Carte d'Or, I think it's called, and they do a caramel one with little bits in it. Oh, it's delicious. And you know what else I've started doing, Marge? It's very, very bad, I'm sure. I've started putting honey on my ice cream. So you get the ice cream out of the freezer, okay? Right? When it's softened down, you get a little scoop, or 2, or 3, or 4. Put it in the bowl, squeeze the honey over there, leave it for a couple of minutes, and it'll kind of solidify a bit. Oh, it's delicious. Honey on ice cream. You must try it, Marge. Also, have you done something to your teeth? They look whiter than usual. No, nothing done to my teeth. Or was it just the camera because of your being in the living room? I'm not saying that they were dark before, but they look like false teeth, almost so perfect and white. Can you see your teeth? And they are false, actually. Listen. No, not really. Oh, actually, years ago, of course, everyone ended up with false teeth. My mum used to have, bless my mum. Mum, I hope you're going to forgive me for letting them... Shall I tell them this? You don't want me to? No, okay, I'm not going to tell you. But my mum had those teeth, and my nan and my dad. A lot of people had false teeth at that time. All right. So, but me, no, I'm still lucky enough. The dentist says I've got very good teeth. Thank you. Yee. And remember, since going back to the NHS dentist, those of you in the UK will know what I'm talking about here. Since going back to the NHS dentist, right, I've had no fillings. When I went to the private one, every time, bar once, only once, every single time, he found work that needed to be done. Since going back to the NHS dentist, and I've been there about 3 years now, nothing. Not a thing. So that's interesting, that is, isn't it? I believe, and I shan't go back to a private dentist again. No, how can they find so much work to do when the NHS one doesn't find anything at all? So there's a, a little moral in there. That's it today. Friday night. Where am I tonight? I'm doing karaoke tonight on this Friday night, so that's Friday the 30th of January. That's at the Golden Lion in Sydenham from 9 till 12. So if you're in South East London, do join me at the Golden Lion in Sydenham, 9 till 12, for a night of singing and fun and frolics, boys and girls. Have a lovely day, and I shall see you tomorrow for our live weekly show. Every Saturday, a 1-hour live show where you can call in by Skype or telephone. And that's every Saturday afternoon at 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock in the afternoon. To find that, go to unitedkingdomtalk.co.uk and just click on the Union flag at the top there. See you tomorrow at 12. Ta-ta.